Hi, welcome back to Woodinville Fire's Safety Podcast. We're well on our way into another winter storm season. Let's hope it's not as bad as last year's. We're going to talk about a few things in regards to disaster preparedness and electrical safety, just some things to help keep you safe during this next winter storm season. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm checking our generator here. Generators have become a very popular item, especially after last year's power outages here in Woodinville. The windstorm left numerous people without power for several days. So people went out and bought small generators. We're going to talk about some associated safety issues with generators. Some of the other things we're going to talk about is safety practices as far as never using your generator indoors to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning, as well as some things that people do with generators as far as powering their appliances. Now, a small generator like this, you're going to use with a couple appliances, maybe with some extension cords. Some people have been known to try to hook these up to their house, which is a bad idea. It can backfeed lines. It poses a hazard not only to the public, but it also poses a hazard to utility workers. Now, there are some larger generators that are designed to start working when the power goes out, and they're actually hooked up to a house. So when the power goes out, the generator kicks on and supplies power to the house. We actually have a generator like that at the station. It provides power when the power's out here and supplies power for our computers and most of our appliances and things. So we'll show you that. There's a special way that those generators have to be hooked up to prevent backfeeding of lines, and so they operate properly. So with that, we'll go check our big generator out from here. So let's go. This is our generator that we have for our backup power at Station 31 in Woodinville. Now, it's bigger than your average residential generator, but it operates on the same principle. We have a generator transfer switch that when the power goes out, this generator will kick on and power will be supplied to the station through the generator. Now, there are numerous houses in our area that have generators hooked up to houses that have a transfer switch, but we want to stress that you do not want to hook up your small generator that you bought at the store to your house. Like I said before, you can backfeed the lines, and it poses a significant hazard not only to you and your house, but to other people like the public and the PSE workers out there operating on these lines. I'd like to bring up the point with PSE. They have a great website that you can go check out, and they have lots of information on generators and proper safety with electrical equipment and down power lines and things like that. This is our electrical panel at one of our buildings here at the fire station. I'm going to show you how to secure the electrical utility here. The switch we're looking for is the main switch, which is right here. It's the top switch on the panel. Now, this panel may look a little different than the one at your house. It might look a little bit bigger. You might have a smaller one, but they're all basically very similar. They usually have a main switch, and that's the switch we're looking for, which is right here. And you just take that switch and you flip it to off, and that's how you secure your electrical power. Some of the other things that I'd like to also talk about with the addition of securing your electrical power is during a power outage, you're going to want to also protect some of your electronics and such. You don't necessarily have to turn the power off to your entire house when the power goes out, but you're going to want to go around your house and turn off some of your electrical equipment, your power strips and things like that, just to keep those devices safe if power comes back on. You don't want a surge to hurt your equipment. This is the gas meter that we have, and I'm going to show you how you would turn off the gas meter. We're going to look for the incoming gas line, and we're going to find this valve here, and as you can see, it's showing in line, so the gas is traveling up through. All you need is a crescent wrench or maybe a pair of channel locks, and you can take this and you just turn it 90 degrees, and that shuts off your gas. And that's a good way to secure your gas. If the power goes out at your house, you may have a gas hot water heater, so you're not going to want to turn your gas off. You want to leave that running because your hot water heater will continue to make hot water. And you may have a gas fireplace. Now, the gas fireplace may have an electric blower, which won't operate during a power outage, but you may be able to use the fire and just get the radiant heat from the fire. So once again, you're probably going to leave your gas meter on during a winter storm as far as wind and power outages go. Thanks again for tuning in. My name's Ian D'Ambrosia. We look forward to seeing you again next time.